Hello, everyone. I'm Kelly Covert from Symphoria, and I'm sitting down with another of our Gospel Meets Symphony soloists, Fred Hintz. Fred, how are you today?
I'm doing great.
Great. And we're so thrilled to have you and all of your fellow soloists on stage with us on Saturday for Gospel Meets Symphony. And, I wanted to sit down with each of you and just ask how you came to gospel, or how did gospel find you?
Well, I grew up in the church in the West Indies, and ever since I can remember, I was in. In fact, my mom said that the very first Sunday I was on planet Earth, I was in church, and so we singing in church all my life with my sisters and. Um, West Indies, there's of course a lot of African diaspora influence, so that's in my blood.
I love it. I love it so much. And what do you think it is about gospel that just, like that it's just part of you? Like how does it make you feel when you sing it?
Well, when I sing gospel music, it means a whole lot more to me because it is expressing my core beliefs. It's what really is the core of me as a person. So I'm being as honest and as genuine as I can when I'm singing gospel music, and it, as I said, just from my upbringing, it's always been just an undercurrent in my life all the
Mhm.
way through. So it's just a part of me.
Mhm. I love that. And you're here in Syracuse, which is far from the West Indies.
True, it is.
So I'm sure that there's a story to that too, but I'm just
Oh
curious,
yes.
how did you find gospel roots in Syracuse?
Um, well, I've wanted to find some sort of avenue to sing in the context of giving glory to God and in churches. Had several attempts to try something like that, and I've always longed for and made every effort I can to be around people of African descent because that's what I was used to growing up.
Hmm.
Um, Eventually, I got invited to join a one of the groups that's been around in Syracuse for years and years and years, for many years before I joined it, and I've been with them since about 2002, 2003, and also since then also am a part of the Five to Life, which is an a cappella black gospel group.
Oh, I love it. And what's the name of the other group that you're in?
Kevin Stevens and Free Spirit.
Wonderful. We want to give all of the community groups shout outs, and we hope that they'll be joining us for this concert virtually to cheer their colleagues on and to celebrate, the richness of gospel. And when I think about what you said about it represents who you are, I feel like music in general, gospel, but I think also, classical music that Symphoria performs, it has this pureness, a purity to it that transcends. You don't even need to know what the words are saying. You feel the feeling inside of you, don't you think?
To some extent, I'm not as much of a classical music fan as my sisters are and my mother was. My mother always played classical music, orchestra music in our home. And I think in teenage years, I rebelled against that. And I'm
Hmm.
slowly growing to appreciate it more and more as I get older, I guess.
Well, and that's good. And I'm so glad that you'll be on stage with us. So maybe we can twist your arm a little bit more and remind you how wonderful it is with this beautiful combination of music that seems very far apart. But I think what we'll find is that it's closer to each other than we even ever imagined. So,
Sure.
Fred, thank you so much. I'm so glad that you're going to be on stage with us this Saturday night for Gospel Meets Symphony. And we look forward to hearing your voice sing with all of us.
I'm looking forward to singing.
Wonderful. Thanks, Fred.